So I did something today that I said I was never going to do. I got a storage unit. Getting a storage unit was always something that I didn't want to do. I really didn't. I always wanted to be able to go from our home in our basement to a house with a big old pole barn in the back and just move our business there, and then boom, maybe one day it's so darn big that we have to get a business warehouse or something like that. I didn't want to do this. I didn't, but I get now why everyone says that it just is the stepping stone to growing your business and reselling, and why it's just what happens, because we're here and we're doing it. We're gonna unload a couple boxes and put them on in this cutie patootie juicy boy of space. You guys are just gonna come along for the ride as to doing this thing that I didn't want to do. A couple nights ago, I just decided, you know what? This chaos that's inside of our house has just gotten to the point where I'm like, I want to like punch a wall. I'm admitting that there's just too much going on. And it's not that we really have a death pile per se. We're very blessed with the amount of good, great inventory that we get. I'm sorry, it's really hard to pass up something that I can make $40, $50 on. An issue that I'm having is just the space that we have currently with the storage system mixed with the photo booth area and all that sort of stuff alongside our inventory that we have that we've been acquiring is just not efficient. And that's the problem that I'm having. And I'm going to show you that here in a hot second. I'm okay with everything that we have going on, the amount of stuff that we have, accepting the fact that our space that we currently have is just not going to work for us. And just getting a unit. We got a 10 by 10? A 10 by 10 unit, nothing crazy, but this should allow us the space that we need to put items that we're 100% gonna sell. A couple things that I was like, all right, we'll get a storage unit if this. The items that come into this storage unit are going to be items that we 100% are going to sell. If not, then you're just acquiring a hoard of things, and that means you're a hoarder, personally, to me. So everything that's going to be in here is good valued items. It will open up floor space in our basement. We'll be able to get our floor back, and that is so necessary for our lives and efficiency. And I believe you work faster and better and smoother, and your brain is less crazy if you have a clean area, a clean workspace. I think it's one of those things where people really fight the whole death pile thing, where it's, oh, having a death pile means that you're just like not quick enough or not good enough. No, I don't really think that's true. Now, if you're hoarding up a bunch of crap that you're never gonna list and is total junk, like I did in my last death pile demolition video, then that was a problem. That was not good. But the items that we have currently are very good items. Yeah, so I guess we'll transition back over to the chaos basement, and I'll show you the process of what we're doing right now to be able to move items over, and what we're going to be doing as our plan for our day-to-day. And this is just our first little, like I said in the last video, just throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. This is our first idea of a concept of a plan. Is it 100% going to stick? Maybe not. It might change. It might adapt. We might get a bigger unit and do more in it. I don't know, but right now, this is what we're gonna do. So yeah, welcome to my storage unit. Let's go to my basement. Okay, we're literally driving back to the unit right now because of the fact that we think, well, we definitely didn't lock it. Nathan has the key. Show the key, dear. Okay, so oops. And now we're also discussing the fact that we're almost certain we left the door wide open. Luckily, it's right next to the house, so that's convenient. So let's see. This gives us an opportunity really quick to utilize the app. So that's pretty cool. Oh, snap. That's cool. That's awesome. All right, let's see. Did we close it?
Unbelievable.
We were moving, we were grooving, whatever. Okay. Thanks for staying tuned in that brief intermission. My life is awesome. Okay, that's what happens when you got a lot going on, guys. All right, that's what happens. So I guess I can give you guys like a quick little rundown of where the basement has been. Since Nathan's full time now, this is his domain, or has been his domain. We're mixing it up again just because of the fact that we realized we were getting a lot done, but separate communication was happening, but us working together was not, and we're realizing we're messing up and we're just losing track. We're losing track of our roots, I guess you could say, and getting stuff done, but just not in an efficient manner. We work really well as a team, and I love it. I love it. He's a pretty cool guy. So recent things that have happened, like you saw in the beginning of the video, we got a storage unit to store items. And here is why. I'm going to give you a little walkthrough of the basement and kind of show you what my issue is, what our bottleneck is currently, and what we're going to do to change it, at least what our idea currently is that we're going to do to change said problem. Also, did a new little photo booth here. Let me show this little cutie to you. Isn't that sick? And then it can come off the wall and it can lay flat if we want. We mounted our lights and stuff like that up here. I'm going to show you guys a little video of the photo booth area here shortly once we get our space and our efficiency back. So hopefully somewhere here in the next month. I think it's going to be very beneficial to you guys, especially new resellers, because I do really like the process that we have here. But anyway, back to it. Yeah, so here's what we got going on. So you come down the stairs, boom, bang, walkity walk, walk. There was all those totes of baby clothes that I'm selling on Whatnot this week, those vintage baby clothes. So that's getting cleared. We have some shoes over there, a big tub. Keeping those here. We want to get those gone this month. You can see I've got a little photo booth here. These are all items that have been cleaned and then flat laid so they don't get wrinkly. This is our workstation here that you guys have seen in the last videos. We fold everything up right here and then we store it away in our beautiful, efficient storing system. So all those totes that you guys saw that we took to the storage unit, those were all bags that were just like right here, like big old bags. And then we sorted through them upstairs and made sure that every single item that we had in there was something that we were 100% happy with posting online. It met our metrics. It met our sell-through, everything, all of the goodies, and it was going to make us a la money. Because personally, while I'm okay with selling something that's like 15, 20 bucks, if it's like, it sells like that, that's fine. But if not, baby, I want to be making like $30 a pop. Here's the dilemma that I'm going to show you guys. Don't judge me, okay? Let's break down this little tripod here. So yeah, so here's our workspace. You guys have seen this in past videos. Oh yeah. And then I have this little booth over here for hard items. So let's work our way back in through here. So this is just my bookshelf. Ignore that. So we have all of like our shipping boxes and we have our beans and all that sort of stuff here. But due to the fact that we have racking systems here, this is all inventory that's online, right? I'm happy with the amount of inventory that we have, and our sell-through rate's not too shabby. So I'm okay with all of this, but our basement is just getting packed with stuff. So again, inventory. Down here, this is all stuff that needs to go online, and it's all stuff that's pretty good profit items. And then we have some stuff here that is all filled with inventory that's online. Back over here, this is a rack that we have been trying to get to make more, or put these boxes together so we have more space for clothing, which you can see up there at the top. So we've already filled up all of our other boxes and we are looking to add more, but we couldn't because we don't have the space for it. Do you guys see all this clothes here? This is insane. By the way, there's, I don't know, over 100 vintage Pendleton items in here. It's crazy. I know it looks chaotic, but all of this stuff is like good stuff. And then let me see, let me flip this around so you can see an issue that we're having. You see this double clothing rack. It's completely full of stuff that we have online, and it's like to the point where like stuff is spilling over. And then we have this rack right here that we cannot even put up because we don't have any damn room. So that is I heard this delightful dilemma, right? Like I'm very blessed to have such amazing inventory and so many things that are worth a profit. We are going to be very successful in what we do, but this looks chaotic. Even though it's moving, it's grooving, it's always shaking. I'm touching things too many times, right? I come back here and I try to pack something up and I have to move a box and I have to move stuff that is not listed yet or whatever. And it's too time consuming and it's costing us money with every single touch that we make, right? I've made videos on touching inventory and all that. And every time I touch something more than once, it is a stab in my heart. So I'm really happy with the decision. And it was a decision. Let me pop this little stand back on up here. There we go. I'm really happy with the decision, which I did not think I would be, to get a unit. And the reason for the unit is so we can take these items that you're seeing and put them into totes. Ugh, I gotta touch them again, but put them into totes, get them into the unit. I will not allow that unit to get crazy. I will not allow the unit to look like this. That will make me freak out. And then I will be like, we need to improve, we need to be better. And my husband doesn't like when I do that. And like he doesn't hate that I do it, but you know what I'm saying. It's annoying. I can be annoying. So yeah, that's where I'm at. It's a little bit of an update of my crazy chaotic life. I never wanted to go from our basement to a storage unit. I wanted to go from our basement to a pole barn in the backyard of my beautiful house. And I don't have that yet. I don't. We're not there yet. We will be there soon. And I know everything's working its way towards that. I don't know where we're going to be. I love the area I'm in, but we'll see. We'll see if I stay in this area. I don't know. I'm fine with the adventures in life just happening and it taking us wherever we're meant to go. Yeah, I truly never wanted to go into a unit, and it is 100% the best decision. I feel good about it. I'm happy with it, especially the option of possibly doing furniture. I love doing like Facebook Marketplace furniture and stuff like that. I find that really fun. I don't know why. I think I just like furniture. So that makes it fun for me. But I never really wanted to, I never wanted to go into a storage unit. I really just wanted to go right into our house, but we're not ready for a house yet. Homes in our area are very expensive. And while we have money in the bank, it is not enough for a house in the area in which we live. It's hot in them streets of the burbs. And I want land. I want some land. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. That's my chaos at the moment. And I'm excited for our new little adventure of getting stuff into the unit. I will keep you guys updated on that. And yeah, because our process right now is not quite in place as we work to our next growth of this adventure we're on. To me, one of the biggest things when it comes to having this type of business is efficiency and I guess more or less like keeping stuff off the floor, because the less stuff that's on the floor, the less chaotic it's going to be. And when you have just like a bunch of crap all over the place, it makes it hard. You have to keep touching things, right? Like I always go back to that. But also just like when you come in and you see a space that's just blank and clean, it just like it gives you motivation to work on the thing that you're specifically going to be working on, and there's no distractions. And I got ADHD, baby. I don't know if you can tell, right? It's aggressive. And if I come in and stuff is not where it's supposed to be, because I also have a little OCD sprinkled in there, I can't help but move those things around or get distracted, right? I can't just do the focus in thing when around here is chaotic. It just doesn't work for my brain, my style of brain. I love my style of brain. I would never change it for a thing. I would never medicate it. I think this is amazing. I think ADHD people are superhuman in our little processors that are up here and our little pink squishy thing that's up there just like computing and making things happen. I think it's a superpower. So I would never medicate it. But the area in which I work needs to work alongside the way that my brain processes things. Make the environment work for you. I watched like The Departed yesterday for the first time. Awesome movie. Highly recommend. And it was like,
I don't want to be a product of my environment. I want my environment to be a product of me.
mwah. When I heard that, I paused it and I was like, that's a hella good quote. And I love my quotes. So highly recommend that movie also. But yeah, so I want the environment to work for me and not me being chaotic within my environment. That is dumb. It's dumb. It's dumb to do that. It's dumb to allow your environment to make you who you are. When you are a human being, you have a consciousness, you can create your reality. And yeah, so I'm not going to allow it to mess up my flow. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, okay. So that's where I'm at with everything that's going on currently. I'll update you guys in the next couple days with the clean out of the basement and the organization. And yeah, once it's organized, I can give you guys a little video on my photo booth and my process and our organization. And just once things are the way that they should be, I will bring them to you. I don't look like a total mess. As always, my friends, do better, be better, continuously improve. I love you, and have an absolutely freaking stellar, killer rest of your day. Bye.